Technically, the Shmashana is much more than just a burial site. It's an integral part of ancient Eastern traditions.
That's fascinating. So what exactly is a Shmashana?
It's a Hindu crematory ground where the deceased are taken for the last rites, commonly near a river or water source.
Not only is it useful for practical reasons, like water for purification, but it also holds deep spiritual significance.
The term Shmashana comes from Sanskrit, where Shma refers to Shava, meaning corpse, and Shana relates to Shanya, meaning rest.
That's interesting. So it is related to other religions too, right?
Exactly. Sikhism, Jainism, and Buddhism also use Shmashana for final rites.
And these traditions have unique interpretations of death and the afterlife, which we'll dissect shortly.
In Hindu practice, the deceased are brought to the Shmashana for the ritual of antyesti.
What does that ritual involve?
The chief mourner has to obtain a sacred fire from someone living nearby and start the cremation process.
There are strict guidelines in the Hindu scriptures for selecting a Shmashana, including its location. It should not be visible from afar.
Why is that important?
It symbolizes respect and privacy for the soul's journey.
In modern cities, some Shmashanas have shifted to electric or gas-based furnaces. But will this change traditions? That's a question for the future.
The Jains have a different approach, cremating the dead almost immediately to prevent microorganism growth.
That's quite unique. What rituals do they perform at the Shmashana?
They sprinkle ghee, camphor, and sandalwood powder over the body, and the eldest son lights the pyre while chanting the Namokar Mantra.
Afterward, rather than immersing the ashes, they bury them. No water involved here.
Wait, why do they choose to bury them?
The ashes are viewed with deep respect, and burying them symbolizes a return to the earth. Looking into early Buddhism, practices around cremation were part of meditation traditions, as described in the Pali Canon.
Really? What do these meditations involve?
They focus on contemplation of corpses, urging followers to confront the reality of mortality.
That sounds intense. So what's the ultimate lesson there?
Each contemplation concludes with the realization that we are all bound to decay and death, promoting acceptance of our own mortality.
And can you believe this practice is still relevant today? Just think about how powerful a philosophy that is.
The Shmashana also bears significant spiritual weight in various Eastern traditions. It's believed to be a realm of spirits and deities.
Deities? Can you elaborate on this?
Yes, being an abode of ghosts and fierce spirits, it's a place many avoid, especially at night.
In certain esoteric practices, like those of the Aghori, it's where rituals are performed to harness occult powers.
That sounds both dangerous and intriguing. What role do the deities like Shmashanadipati play here?
They are often viewed as guardians of the crematory grounds, overseeing the rituals.
But with changing beliefs, how will this sacred space evolve? It raises intriguing questions for discussion.